Hello. Hi, and welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Trilogy. Oh, it has been a minute. Last time we left off, shit went down. We started Rise from the Ashes, the pseudo DLC from the original game that when it was ported to the DS, it was added on. It's a long story. TLDR, this was not intentionally in the game when it first came out in Japan, but when it got ported to the DS and moved over here into the States, it was added. We met a lot of new faces, a lot of things setting up for later stories. We are introduced to Emma Skye, junior forensic scientist of a sort. We love her. She's great. I'm gonna have to remember all these voices. Holy shit. We were also introduced to her sister, Lana Skye, and the parallels that they share with Mia and Maya. Love them. Miss them so much. We were introduced to Marshall, I believe, Marshall Law, and Angel Star, an officer and a lunch, lady? Lunch bringer? I don't really know what she does, but she's amazing, and we love her. Gumshoe's off the case. Edgeworth is who we're up against once more. Gotta love to see it. And yeah, we got a lot of shit going on. And it is not looking great for our client, let's be fucking honest. It was looking bad. It was looking real bad for Lana. So, without a further ado, let me just quickly... Okay. Without a further ado, let's jump right in, shall we? Let's turn this up just a little bit. There we go. Continue. Rise from the ashes. Okay. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Hi, Lana. Looking as prim and proper as ever. How are you? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Gray areas is putting it fucking lightly. This case. Oh, and they're gonna bring up, I forgot about that. Isn't there some shit from like 2 years ago they're gonna bring up? Or some shit like that? That's gonna piss me off. Oh, God. Ugh. Everything was 2 years ago. The birth of your firstborn child was 2 years ago. Mark my fucking words. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Hi, Emma. Hi, darling. Oh, I love this still of her. Love this idol. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. Oh, sorry. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. Don't tell me how to do my job, Miss Prosecutor. I'm doing my job just fine. Thank you very fucking much. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspect of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Skye, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference. There's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it is almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Oh, shit. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. Oh, Mia. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. You've got this, Phoenix. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. It's okay, we have Emma. She's gonna help us. It'll be fine. February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Ah! Edgeworth! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. Hi, Judge. How you doing? How you doing with your bald head? I hope you're doing great. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. God, he's so beautiful. Oh, it's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since this trial. Oh shit, I guess that is true. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. Just fuck already. I don't know how to say it more than that. You know, I've said this once before, but I'll say it again. When people ship these two, like, when I haven't played the games until now, I've definitely watched them. Like, when people ship these two, I always think it was like, oh, it's because they're, like, rivals or whatnot. No, they're just actually in love. Like, the one true path for these two is to get married. That's it. That is it. That is the one path that these two have together. That's it. Nothing else. No personal feelings will not be a part of today's proceedings. Oh my god, I hate you so much. I will choose the path that I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. Confessing to- did you do it? Hello, Kagami. Yes, we have Edgeworth. Hi, how you doing? Edgeworth is back. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. Hi, I'm waving. You're wondrous. That's good to hear. Let's fucking go. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. What does it mean to be a professional witness? What? Are you just always a witness, so you're just used to this shit? I can't wait for that Danganronpa character. Ultimate witness. They've just witnessed every crime. Oh, I didn't even see what he said. Fuck. The prosecution calls for its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough-up queen? I guess we're gonna learn more about you. Hi! Haven't I seen you somewhere? So random, so small. Got a new lip oil and it's dark brown. It's so pretty. Got new hair product too. Woo! That sounds nice. Fuck yeah. Treat yourself. Get yourself the nice hair products, the nice lip oil. Let's fucking go. You ordered the caviar lunch. Yes? Also, stickers coming soon. I gotta finish these. Let's go! Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. Oh, God. And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. He's so sick of her shit. This later here in Onigiri, yeah. Hi, Angel. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? I guess it tastes like caviar. Name, profession, now. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I found myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hi, Pagetown! How you doing? Who pickles their tapioca? How you doing, Pagetown? Hurry it up! Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Are you a police officer? I'm dying of laughter listening if you happen to be in bed. Where's go on, speak on it. Let's hear about it. What does that exactly mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. Oh shit! Oh goddamn it! 2 years ago! Oh fuck me! I hate. Take a shot for every time they mention some shit from 2 years ago. God damn it! She was a first-rate homicide detective. Oh shit! Oh, so you're like an actual. Okay. What? Miss Star was a detective? Explains why she was allowed at the crime scene. Aha! I know who you are. Cough up. Okay, so why is this your... Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star. Just who is this lady? And why has everything happened 2 years ago? If I might have the court's attention over here. Let's hear about it. Woo! The parking lot in the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. Block A is for the prosecutor's office prosecutor office personnel. Block B is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that is to keep visitors from taking prosecutors' spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car backed in A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. The 2 years ago is like 9 years ago is in Zero Escape. Yeah, it has that. Like, either everything happened 2 years or 9 years ago. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans added to the court records. Let's take a look at our court records, because I actually don't know. Oh, of course, Your Honor. Wait, can we... Okay, let's remember what we have, because I genuinely don't know. Goodman's ID, found in the prosecutor's office. King of Prosecutors trophy, given to Edgeworth on the day of the murder. Edgeworth's knife, usually in the toolbox, trace of the victim blood, no print. Parking stub, entered lock at 512. A work of art design, created by Chief Gumshoe. Death due to blood loss, 1 knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. That's so specifically weird. Died of blood loss is the weird thing. Because, like, does that smell fishy to anyone else? Died due to loss of blood to 1 knife. Like, if they were gonna make a quick and precise kill, wouldn't you think they wouldn't make the bitch suffer for, like, I don't know, an hour and a half? Victim's memo found in the car trunk. 621. Okay. Cell phone, property of Lana Sky. Last call made to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. And the parking lot. Okay. $40-48, down 2-4. Me plus 1 survey. Had went to ledge and had 2 hearts, 8 gold apple. Other team player, one of them started to shoot arrows. She 7 tries to shoot me. I'm sitting on there 8 apples, and the 3rd member shows up and starts pouring TNT over. Who's being killed, but we lost. That was the most funny thing. Yeah, absolutely. Send it if you wish. Absolutely, absolutely. Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
Let me talk to her real quick. Hold the phone. I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. It seems that there are some things that are still hidden from us, so let's go talk about it, shall we? Shall I proceed to crush that little hope you have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, are they talking about me? Phoenix, I think we're fucked, Phoenix. Just a little bit. Witness's account. Somehow I always knew this day would come. I was on my way to deliver my lunchbox to my boyfriend. Aw, so sweet. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointed tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunch to your boyfriend? How touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So, how does it feel to be utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. Oh, Phoenix! It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr.
I just realized what she said.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
Thank God. Let's tear this thing to shreds. Cross-examination. Somehow I always knew this day would come. Why the fuck do you mean by that? Talk on it. How'd you know? Were you just anticipating for a murder? I respect the prosecutor's base abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are already used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Fucking A, man! What do you mean by knew too much, though? What did he know? What did he know that you clearly know? Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I feel like I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Oh, shit. So she does have a personal grudge. I wonder why, though. Laid off, so she was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr.
I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. Oh, how sweet. Tell me about it. This boyfriend. Got games on your phone? No. Sorry. This boyfriend, he's a detective. Not that boyfriend. The security guard. Not that boyfriend? What do you mean, not that boyfriend? How many?
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? Care to join? Fucking wild. I love you. I love you so much. The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick to the lunches, thanks.
Note to self. The judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot, in block A. In A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. Oh, it's like up on there. Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Where should I put link? Probably either in like the streaming hall or in AO memes, whichever you prefer. Either works. If you want to put it through Discord, that is. That would be the room with the security sign. Okay, so that's where that is. Okay. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. That's good to know, actually. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's press everything. What do you have to say on this? You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? Here, let me get into this. It felt like, how would you say? Oh, yes. That is a lot of iron golems. They're just bombarding you. Oh my god! Stop it! He's already dead! I mean, man, you hold on your own for a good time, though. Just keep eating those apples. Run away! Run away! Oh my god. That is hilarious. I was dying of laughter. You guys trying to find a way to shoot me out of the chat. Oh my god. That was amazing. Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
Me neither. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
You... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. He was like a young cheese. Oh my, it has like you feel him cheese energy. Holy shit. He was like a young cheese. A young cheese.
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. Ah, okay, so she means like a fresh cheese. That is so fucking a young cheese. I'm now gonna call any like newbie, I'm gonna call them a young cheese now. Look at that young cheese. Oh my god.
Then it must be hard. Then I must be a hard, yellowed, and sharp as a tack.
Now the odor of an old cheese to match. Fucking wild. In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. Okay. By garish car, you mean Edgeworth's. Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed, it was.
Oh, I love this outfit from the back, sorry.
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you're sure it was the defendant?
I saw her no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her.
If she's telling the truth, then we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
True. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Here we go. You are a worm! No.
You're a biased witness. I mean, that is true. They're a completely biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Damn. Shit. Okay, do you have proof that you're not biased?
Huh?
Rookie.
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me.
I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Whoa, fuck. That was inspiring. Oh, shut the fuck up.
I believe we've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could try plagiarism. I may be relegated to the low post of a lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
God damn it, she has a photograph. Oh my god. You? Oh my god. Lana! You are covered in his blood! Oh my god, we are cooked. Yeah, we are cooked. Motherfucker. A photograph? You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over. Snap. I took a picture.
The moment I witnessed the crime. Okay.
In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
What? Why is one of your lunchboxes rigged with a camera?
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck.
Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph now?
You think I show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again.
Wow. This is a photo that helps his case. She's like, fuck you guys. I'm gonna give it out as my fucking trump card.
My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Crime photo added. Moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Star. God damn it.
Oh, it's unmistakably Lana Sky. So what was the defendant doing at the time?
What did I miss? Fucking Angel Star here, fried us like a fritter. I mean, if you took it at the moment of the crime, why isn't it in her hand? The moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Star. Where's the knife? And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear to my finest salmon swirl lunch. You just have like a full ass like oil in there.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? And why is Mrs. Sky not holding a knife? Why is she not holding a knife? See, you guys don't look as impressed as I am impressed. Which means I look dumb as fuck. They're like, this dumb bitch is so fucking stupid. I hate it here. I hate being surrounded by people who have brain cells, and I am brain cell-less. Oh, fuck, I hit the wrong button.
Ahem.
Oh, God, I hate it here.
Miss Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection. Oh, no. What happened? We presented a photo and they said fucking shit about it. God damn it. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth.
Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright.
You bitch. I hate you.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. It was taken the moment after the stabbing.
And how can you tell that?
She's covered in blood.
Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat. But it's black and white photograph. That's still obvious, Phoenix.
Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here.
No problem, except you. Mr. Wright, are you want to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? Ugh, you've got a better idea? We always object. No balls, full whammy. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. Uh-huh. That's it. I love her so much. Man, I love Angel so much. If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. No problem solved. If you don't like, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. Not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Starr was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without a pain nor remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know?
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves?
She's wearing... That's why you think... Maybe she just likes gloves!
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on?
How can you tell that from the photo?
If it was not premeditated, she would have not been wearing those gloves.
Ah!
These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder, a serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
The murder plus plan, the rubber glove proves it. Do we have anything? Oh! Wait, if this was a premeditated murder, why the fuck did she not have a weapon? Why did she use Edgeworth's knife? That makes... Oh my god. No, that has to be it. If this was a premeditated murder like they're claiming, why didn't she have a murder weapon? Why did she have to use Edgeworth's knife for that? Why not use her own weapon that she had brought? Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Indeed, it is my knife.
What's with this case? The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there? The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that is why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. Oh! The knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, don't forget the weapon. Ah! Oh shit. You dropped some lunches, honey. You might want to go pick that up. Order, order, order. Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's good as free. Not if Edgeworth has anything to say about it.
Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
What?
I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
This shoots a hole in the whole premeditation theory.
Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing that the prosecution needs to prove. Nothing else.
God damn it. Oh my god. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she be wearing those gloves?
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
Really now? Oh no.
Why didn't he just maybe help his boss? Why is he so insistent on getting her arrested? Because it's his job. He's a fucking prosecutor. It's what he's got to do, even if he doesn't want to do it. Angel's deduction. Lana Skye intended the murder of Detective Goodman. That is why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Again and again. What do you mean by again and again? One knife wound. Yeah. Girl, what are you on?
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound like a lot like a premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I ordered a pizza, does it mean that I'm planning on killing the delivery boy? I mean, now it does, yeah.
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Alright. Angel's deduction. I'm immediately going to click on... Again and again. Look at this badge! You say that she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With moss surprise. Just moss. There's nothing else.
I'm afraid the moss is growing underneath our feet as we wait, Miss Starr. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, shut the fuck up! I brought it up. God damn it, Edgeworth. What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
What about my objection? No one noticed? Well, witness?
Oh, Edgeworth taking your job, clearly. You got the crime set. You got the crime scene set, yeah. Love that.
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
Well, When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood on her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
And tell us what you saw, what you thought was blood. Testify.
Her red muffler looked like blood to me, and that's how ghastly the whole scene was. Red muffler. Can we get a look at the photo? Where the fuck are you storing these? Do you have a box next to you? She's got like one of those big purses. That's just like those like cooler purses that has like insulation on the inside. I don't think she's wearing her muffler. Yeah, she's not wearing the muffler on this one. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. God damn it. The fuck is a muffler? I think it's like her coat of arms. Let me see if we can get a look on it in her profile. I think it's her, it might be the neck thing she might be wearing. What? The suspect. I thought the muffler was her scarf. That's what I thought too. Actually, maybe, wait, hold on. Yeah, she's not wearing her scarf in this photo. I think that's what they're talking about. Finally, he's helping us out. No, he's stealing our fucking thunder. The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when you stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that... Oh, that can't be!
Only a professional lunch later could be utterly clueless. Congratulations! Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. Oh, what was my objection? Chop liver? It was chop liver. But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really?
Now, where were we?
Something red. How could it be something red? Was she just covered in more blood? Oh, maybe.
Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business.
What?
Here's your time of month. Jesus. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabbed the victim. This next testimony might be the one of truth.
Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition off to her side. I quickly caught her and explained her rights to her and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Why would she mention the muffler? The chief prosecutor made an escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. Why would she mention the muffler?
You're quite determined about the scarf, aren't you?
I mean, something's up with this, clearly. I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me. And just, that wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cribber is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. You're also high like a junkie on crack. Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. I mean, I think a lot of people would be, normally. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands to the side and kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Oh.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Oh boy. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition wall off to his side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to— oh wait, we have to fucking press statements, right? Start pressing. Can't wait to get objection stealed again. Yeah, it's my favorite. So, where is this partition on the floor plans?
I'm sure she means this wall next to the car.
That's right. That wall was there about 60 feet high, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. What a natural thing for a criminal to do.
And what did you do then?
I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and rested her on the spot. Weren't you, like, you were between the partition wall, weren't you? You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her further, more details? Press her, because we know more. I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. The Lunchland car was...
She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block.
So you witnessed the murder from here?
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right.
But there's a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course. You went over a chain link fence? What?
Amazing! The Confab Queen, lunch lady athlete indeed.
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. So she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. That's true. No, it doesn't go to the roof. I was thinking the same thing, but you can actually see like the little top part right there. It doesn't connect. That's because also the ceiling's higher because the security office is like up floating above this area. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Yeah. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. You're so dead set on this. Okay. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just one word? So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... Ooh. Ask further. By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the scene of the crime? Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately? Ultimately?
My memory. It's like a salmon hiding upstream, you see.
No, the court does not see, Miss Starr.
What do you mean by this? What? Chief Prosecutor's first attempt to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
Oh, that's right. He had a car. There was an emergency phone on the wall. Oh, okay, I see. Apparently, it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone. Indeed. The emergency phone was out on the day. Was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
Things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Okay. How are you guys talking about the muffler? Also, she tried to use the phone on the wall, but she had to use her cell phone instead. Let's press you on it. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone, which was on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled out her own cell phone from her pocket.
And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence.
That's when I boldly grabbed her arm. Chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? Yeah, how the fuck were you going to see her with the partition? So we're just trying to call someone to try to let them know about the murder. Try to call Emma about it, yeah. Oh, what is it, Mr. Wright? Ba 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 da 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 da. You are lying to me. Da-da. Miss Starr, you have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Skye.
The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarried by personal bias.
Well, who would have thought that you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Take a shot, everyone! 2 years ago was mentioned. Oh, God! I knocked over my drink. Oh, no. I think it's fine. I'm gonna get so hydrated by this game, mentioning shit from 2 years ago. Did it spill? No, because I have like a little Yeti cup with a lid on it. I love it so much. So thankfully nothing spilled. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that is true, you couldn't have possibly seen Miss Skye making the phone call. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Why are you lying? I believe you see what I'm getting at. The emergency phone that was on the back side of this emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in Block B, you couldn't have seen it.
Order, order! What is the meaning of this?
It is simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies. Why would you lie?
That is quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you would allow me a question? That's exactly what lie this witness is told to the court.
Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw, the order of events, where she saw it. She seems confident about... She seems confident about the order and what she saw. I think she's lying about where she saw it. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What's significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie, I see.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
A different location. Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
Ooh. All testimonies we've heard up until now point in one direction. Where did she witness the crime? I don't know why, though. Oh! The security... She was visiting her boyfriend. She was visiting her boyfriend in the security office. You're so right. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room? Indeed, the security guard room is in the underground parking lot, is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, and you can see the entire lot.
Thank you.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in Block A. The only place where she could have seen the crime, and where the back and the partition is here. Remember in your testimony you said, you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star, how many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Why would you lie about that, though?
Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure that justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? I mean, yeah, but I don't know why. Why didn't Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said that she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't have changed anything. Oh, I guess, yeah. Because she's the killer. Oh my god.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim.
But that actually brings up a good question. How did she get this photograph? Huh. Oh my god, this is so confusing. She witnessed something. That is so... Yeah, because this is obviously from behind the gate. So, someone took this photo, presumably Angel, as she's claimed. But she also had been at the security guard's office.
The truth still stands.
It still stands. I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Huh? Me? Oh no. Photos behind the gates, but it was from the security room is where she was. So why would she lie about that, but have the photographic evidence of being behind the wall?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Okay. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security office, from the security guard station. I disagree, dear.
I can just imagine him seeing.
Maybe she took the photo from a different completely time. I don't know. Maybe she set up the camera, but that would mean that she would have known that some shit would have gone down. I don't know. This is all wacko. This is all weird. But she lied and said that she saw it from Block B. It must be a vital difference, but what? What would change? Angle of the crime, distance of the crime, difference in light. Why would the lighting does not matter. It would actually make more sense for her to have not lied for the angle of the crime. The distance? Why would the distance matter, though? I'm gonna say it's the distance.
Like, maybe it's coffee.
It changes the difference between her, the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
My condolences, Mr. Wright, but one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is still 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Oh! It would, because it's on the second floor, she would have to take like a long way, wouldn't she? Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? No fence climbing for you, Onogiri bitch! Love that, Kagami.
Well, witness.
You...
Yes?
You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch to my, with fresh, oh my god, with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Before I knew that, And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
The door was locked.
So you did have to take the long way around. That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking lot in Block B. And that's when you got the photo, right?
That's quite a detour.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of crime. 5 minutes? 5 minutes? It took them 2 minutes to stab him. Not even. And wait, why was Lana still there? She could have easily ran away. Do you have wheels on your feet?
5 minutes? This changes things considerably.
But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. What a thing to raise it on.
You have a point. The spork is a wonderful invention.
Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. Don't. Oh my god. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? Raise an objection. Stop it with the food. Spork is a jack of all trades and master of none, I feel. No, that's fair. It's definitely the utensil that you don't reach for first because it's not specialized in a certain thing, but my god, is it helpful. 5 minutes between witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. Could have made pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. I got lunchboxes tied pastas into knots, rookie. 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange? If you're a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene.
Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. But you have the instincts of a killer who would run. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Skye dawdled to the scene of the crime. She'd even taken a picture. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah!
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness is a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Unreliable lunch. Mr. Edgeworth is the next witness ready to go. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close.
I'm afraid that as the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Ah! Don't do it, bitch. Ooh. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels. Yes? That's the one she tried to force off on me.
I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. Oh, great. Is it another photo? Love to see that.
What's that?
This is another one of their trick lunchboxes.
My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Ah. This is your jumbo lunchbox.
Woo! Triple decker!
Oh, god damn it.
Honor deference for the witness's determination, I will allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
I don't like this. Why wait now to show? Yeah, what do you got? It's a lunch I'm out to say. You won't be disappointed.
What you're gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time?
Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned this 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at this. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the scene of the crime. To now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? Do you just have her shoe? What? Oh no, the victim's shoe. Wait, what? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One, of course, was the victim's. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. That she proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. You took a shoe?
What? There was blood found on that shoe.
Try Lunchland for all of your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Why do people keep pleasing the judge? Why would the murderer be bleeding?
She did cut her hand. That was something we have established. She has cut her hand, so there being blood is not too out of the question, I guess. I don't know. I still smell a cringe. Fellas, is it cringe to accidentally slice your hand open when committing murder?
Witness, what is the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple. I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I had 3 boyfriends in forensics.
And in the case you honor, I cannot accept this as evidence. What? You must know the two rules of evidence law.
That bag she has isn't that big. Where the fuck is her food store in her bra? Woman's bras are like Mary Poppins' bag. Does she have proof? Went in the results. 2, she's a cheater. 2, 3 boyfriends. So many boyfriends, you must understand.
Rule number 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, the shoe is illegal evidence. At least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
Seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, 2 types lol. But that could be a lie, yeah.
Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. And as you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today.
Let me see the written results, girly pop. Wow, it looks like we have the written results!
Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
Could at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecutor's complaints notwithstanding, we have the approval. He's very much on our side, yeah. It appears this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. Victim's shoe is added. White enamel shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Skye. Very well. Let's take a look at this. We can actually, like, examine it further, can't we? Oh, God. I gotta use this fucking... Oh, God. So we have 2 sets of prints here. This blood. It's my sister's, right?
It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime. At least that's what she's claimed.
Poor sis.
The victim stepped on blood. That's what I saw, yeah.
Let's take a look-see over here. Ah! There's blood here too!
On the sole of the shoe. It's gotta be the victim's.
But why would the victim's blood be on the shoe? He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. All this blood. It's horrible. How do you step in your own blood?
This blood might be an important clue.
This is insanity.
Huh, interesting. May I cross-examine the witness?
Decisive evidence. She didn't mention this for 5 minutes when I... No. Why, okay, let's press everything.
Why did you lie about those 5 minutes?
I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
The results?
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing.
And why didn't you just tell the truth?
Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vial of lots known to prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you find monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This is when the suspect is admitting she did.
This is when the suspect is admitting she did it. But false testimonies is the most despicable of crimes of all, Star. Let's just get this over with.
It's a matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? And you found the shoe in the scene of the crime. I detained the prosecutor chief and the chief prosecutor notified the police department.
This guy cut herself before the victim died and created a pool of blood and the victim stepped in it?
No way. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So like an ill-trained poach, you snuck off with the shoe.
Well, I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. The shoe is my secret weapon if that would happen. See this factional basket I have here? Carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really.
In either case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of crime. Now tell us what you did next.
Two types of blood were found on the shoe. One, of course, with the victims. You brought it to the forensics department. You're going to submit something as evidence to court. You needed it proved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And so she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
I mean, well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there's two types of blood found on the shoe. And the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. Can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, Rookie. Well, speak up. Well, oh god. Oh god. Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. God damn it, we look stupid again! I don't know if Phoenix Wright. I've never met this man ever. I've never met him in his life. I don't know who he is.
That was a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate millions of types with all blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down just to one person. Or, sorry, here. That's pretty specific. Get clowned on. If I had a little bit more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. But they said there were very little doubt it could be anyone else's but Miss Lana's.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. That ties it directly to the death of
Jesus Christ. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. I can't let this evidence go without a fight. You order the peppered fish guts, right? Something like it hot, Mr. Wright. Something like your client. She was in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or do you not have a problem with this shoe? A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Yes, there's a problem. If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, Rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you can take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What contradiction is in on the victim's shoe?
Show us the problem with the evidence. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, god damn it. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, Rookie. Or it'll be your blood on the line, on the blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. Makes sense, the victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradicting the blood on the bottom of the shoe?
There's no, like, pooling of blood anywhere. So where did this blood come from? The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint. Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe was covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why aren't there any bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime? Aha! As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe.
This picture only shows parts of the floor, so it could have been bloody footprints.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Pop it off.
Order! 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 Well, witness?
What? Great going, Mr. Wright. But it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint.
Oh, that is true. There has to be a reason for why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? Oh, shit.
I see. Now I get it.
Get what?
Our witness is more devious than I give her credit for. We were hoodwinked by the very end, to the very end. But she slipped. And was one vital hint to the truth of her testimony. What are you talking about?
Think back when she told us about apprehending the suspect. Uh-huh. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. Proud of her, this one. A leopard woman.
I thought that was a strange thing for a normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
But now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that. Not sure if I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt. You're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness, well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum clicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. It got washed away. Motherfucker.
What does it mean? You still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she kicked it over? The real reason? Aha! You don't mean... Yes, suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her. Ah!
Ah, fuck.
That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? That's when my sister's blood got on the shoe?
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Oh, fuck. No. We gotta stop this. Mr. Wright, do something! Please!
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it.
But...
Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well.
Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you just say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you had your fill, but you're demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence.
Wait. Witness, don't tell me you have something. God, my God! How many evidence pieces do you have? The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments, and you'll be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare me. They scare the Covert Queen. Look at this.
A photograph.
I had in case anyone had the gall to suggest the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for the error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait! Look at the asphalt in this photo!
Hey, it's clearly wet.
Oh, shit.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the courtroom's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed away with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Search her bag, yeah. I'm sorry, Mia.
Oh, Phoenix. Right.
Wet or not?
Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
There we go.
Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it'll be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration.
So, Wright? Are you saying that there's a problem with the latest piece of evidence?
Yeah, I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. Oh god, can we take a look at it real quick? Hold on. Nope, we can't.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem with this photograph.
What's wrong with this photograph? Knife. Shoe. The fuck is that? Yeah. I was looking at that too. What is this? Okay.
I can't spell.
The problem in the photograph is here.
What's this? There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor, you just said muffler. Oh, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also a part of a car on a motorcycle, Your Honor. Think of it as part of the exhaust system, a pipe. I see, and I see. What's the suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
Sort of there's something sticking out of the muffler. What does it have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not exactly. Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. Yeah, you mentioned the muffler, bitch. And you said as much as in your testimony. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind.
Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in the muffler is related to the case. Because of the cell phone. Miss Starr, Recall your testimony for the court. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Uh-huh. Muffler. Ugh! Ugh! Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh. Ah!
Well, it seems we'll have to suspend the proceedings.
Suspend?
I found myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we will do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until we have seen all evidence. Agreed? I suppose so.
Phew! That was close. But we made it. At least for now. Oh God, Phoenix, you poor guy.
This court will adjourn for the 30-minute recess. It is lunchtime after all.
He's still hungry? To be continued. Woo! We haven't had a trial go on like that. I actually think this will be the perfect time for me to stop for today. I did not think this would go that long. But my God, is Rise from the Ashes a long, long trial, and we're going to be experiencing every part of it. But yes, we will save our progress. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We'll pick up. Don't you know exactly when, but I hope sooner than I did this time. I'm so sorry. And we will pick up this next time. Let's see, let's go back to the title screen. Yeah. There we go. I'm sorry for leaving it on a midpoint, but I think that's where we're gonna stop for now. I'm so sorry, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you, Kagami. Thank you, Pagetown. Thank you, anyone else who came by and lurked. I stream here on Twitch when I can, wherever I can, usually around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually I will post on either my Discord server or on my YouTube community page when I'm streaming. I also post all the VODs on my YouTube channel of the same name, NihilLights. And yeah, thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you all for spending this time playing this game with me. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye! Mwah!